Aqua Soul family, what it do? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aqua gang. What's up, you guys? What's going on? Hope you're doing well. I certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us exactly what we need to know for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. These messages are general, guys, okay? So they may or may not resonate. Just take what does, leave the rest for whoever the fuck is for, okay? Everything can't be for you. But I do upload for your sign quite often, okay? So go ahead and click that like button first and then follow that by the subscription button and the notification bell, okay? Now, Aquarius, my beloved Aquarians. Okay, I'm a part of the gang too. I'm not gonna get in y'all ass. I don't even feel like I'm gonna get in this person's ass. Let's not like jump to conclusions. But what's going on? Like, is your life a soap opera? Is it a hip opera? Like, what's really good? Like, what's going on here? You like, girl, you tell us. It's a lot. It's a lot going on, guys, okay? A lot of dramatics. I do see lots of changes, very, very good, sort of astronomical changes for you, especially in this full moon card. We have just a bit of a pre-shuffle here, guys, that I'm going to go over, but I feel like there's a bit of a dramatic climax before you reach this pentacle, which is your abundance. Okay, so you do get your wish fulfillment. You are definitely walking in your purpose and going towards the things that you desire. All right, that you have a tunnel vision almost towards this thing, towards this goal, towards this quality of life. So kudos to you. Hand claps for you, period, point in the blank, right? Nothing after that. But there's something here. There's definitely something here, okay? Definitely a lot going on. So let's get started. At the heart of the matter, we have the World card. Okay, so that's all about completions, bringing things full circle, if you will. It could also mean traveling. For some of you, you may be planning to move, but for a good majority of you, I feel like this is symbolism for moving on. Okay, and I'll get to why I feel like that in a moment. In this person's purest feelings about this situation and about where things are, we have the Three of Wands in the reverse. So we definitely have some impatience here, guys. This is someone who is actively disobeying this lesson that they are supposed to be learning. I do feel like there's a common lesson that the both of you are supposed to be learning. You're doing your thing, and I do feel like you're accomplishing and overcoming certain obstacles that's allowing you to see, you know, the errors of your ways and the things of the past that needed to change and that you need to leave behind, or things that no longer serve you. You're kind of letting that go to the wayside. So you're learning your lessons. This person is having a difficult time moving on because of the way things have ended. Now, the way they view you. Okay, hello, yes. Sitting real pretty up on that thing. Hello, somebody. Okay, so we have Emperor, Empress. Gender doesn't matter. You are definitely tapping more into your divine masculine side, right? We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. Upper echelon nonetheless. So definitely standing and sitting in your power, lots of stability and growth. I feel like you're being extremely practical about what can and cannot be. This is how you're making your decisions, very head over heart. You're not letting your feelings guide you. You're not letting your emotions take control. You're just not. And this is definitely to your benefit. This is extremely beneficial to the growth that you have made thus far. Now, I don't know why this person thought that they would have control over the way things ended, but that's the issue. That's the problem that they're having, you guys, okay? The lesson for the both of you definitely feels like this full moon energy. Like I said, bringing things full circle, releasing, okay? Full moons are about releasing, detaching yourself from the past or from things that do not serve you for a good purpose. It's about looking at the bigger picture, right? And the things that you're trying to manifest. And when you think about manifestations, all things need to be in alignment. So if you have people around you, whether that be friends, family, love interests, you know, co-workers, bosses, whatever, employees, I don't know, or certain habits of your own that do not align with what you see for your life, then that shit gotta go. That's what this full moon energy is about. That's what it's giving. Okay, so I feel like you have recharged your energy and your power in this instance. You may have had a bit of a weakness for this person in the past. Okay, am I wrong in saying that? There may have been a point in time when they were able to coerce you or sway you into diving back in their pond, right? Engaging once again, not ending a cycle. Now, this person, I don't believe that they're wanting to bring the two of you back together for the sake of working on things or compromising or trying to get shit right or fixing it. No, they are definitely butthurt is what I'm hearing. These are the words that are literally being said. They are, it's almost as if it's like an injury, like you injured them by the way that you detached from this. They wanted to be the ones to be able to do it. Let me just say that, okay? It's very immature. It's just like a no, it's not over because you said it's over. It's over because I said it's over. It's going to be over when I say it's over. Like, you don't get to end this. You don't get to just move on with your life and be happy and start growing and start building and start, you know, making money and getting into relationships and shit like that. No, it's not how this goes. So you can imagine my shock. I was definitely appalled at what I was hearing when that world card fell out. Because I do feel like you have completed this cycle, for sure. We do have someone holding on for dear life, but it is for the sake of this shattered ego. You have definitely shattered this person's ego. They're definitely seeing you the way that they should have seen you the whole entire time. I feel like your true authentic self is definitely showing up and showing out in this person's face, and they do not like it, okay? So I'd love to know, y'all know I'm nosy, please tell me down in the comments, like, how did you end this? Because it's almost as if they feel like you hoodwinked them, you bamboozled them, you escaped, you tricked them. It's trickery, or they just never saw it coming, possibly, right? Especially not from you, or they possibly never saw you seeing the benefit of not turning around or not spinning the block or not at least having a conversation or not giving them the opportunity to do what they feel is rightfully their decision, which is to end this. No, you over here learning your lessons, right? What's down here? What's that say right there? Celebrations, right? Celebrating, standing in your power, as I stated, tapping into new hobbies, learning new things about yourself, learning new ways to love yourself, right? And the more that you love on yourself, the less you see the ability to be able to love people, hello, who do not align with the shit you're trying to manifest. I mean, and that's just that on that. It's very simple. It's black and white. This person wants to make it gray, but it's not. Now, this is also this person's lesson, like I just said, but I feel like they are actively, purposefully, like, turning a blind eye to the fact that they also need to be doing this inner work. It's what this full moon energy is about. Letting go of the past, doing the inner work, right? Figuring out the energies and the things that do serve you, and like leaning into that. So we have unexpected income in the reverse. See? Yeah, like you're really giving this person a run for their money energetically. I feel like they just can't wrap their brain around the thought of not only you calling this quits, because I feel like for the majority of you, if this is your story, it was your decision. You laid down that gavel, okay? Off with their head. You just, right? Throwing around orders, you're in control here. And they're definitely viewing you as such. They don't like it, right? They're not commending you for it. They don't like it at all, actually. It's not beneficial to what they're trying to accomplish. Now, this unexpected income in the reverse, I do feel like you were giving into this relationship, as I stated, kind of freely, you guys, okay? And I do mean for the free 99. It wasn't even 2 for 20. I mean free for free. You're like, here, have it all. Have my love, have my money, have my body, have everything. Like, just have it. Now, that's definitely not me mocking you, because I feel as though the space that you were in your life when you encountered this person, it made sense. This relationship made sense at that juncture. But you're not the same person anymore. We're all ever evolving. And if there's one thing that an Aquarian is going to do is evolve, bitch. We're never the same. We are not the same. We're not the same person that we was last week. You know, people can't keep up. They can't keep up. So this relationship has just expired. You've outgrown it. You've outgrown this person. I mean, no disrespect, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. I'm talking to your person. No disrespect, right? Like, nobody hates you, okay? I don't know. You like, girl, speak for yourself. I'm just saying, I don't feel like there's no hate here, right? There's no hate. There's no tears shed. Like, none of that. This is definitely you being selfish for the betterment of your fucking self. Hello. And I like it. Now, this person views it as betrayal. You have betrayed them, okay? Because you're not freely giving into this anymore, but it just doesn't make sense. Shit has to make sense for an Aquarian to fully put their focus, their energy, their efforts into something. If the shit don't make sense, then the shit don't belong. Okay? So, while they're taking this very personally, I feel like it has absolutely nothing to do with them and everything to do with you and what you see for your life. It's irking my nerves, right? The fact that this person, it's almost as if they're not trying to understand you. They're not trying to get to know this new you. They're not trying to get on your level. They're not trying to change, evolve, none of that. They're just mad that you brought this full circle. You brought this to a completion. You ended this shit. You moved the fuck on. You got on with your life. You're thriving. And that's supposed to be what they did to you. Hello. That's the issue here, you guys. It's very, very immature, this energy, I'm going to tell you. So we have privileged lady. This is you. Okay. Right up under this Emperor card, okay? So you have mastered self. You've mastered self-control. You've mastered self-actualization. You've mastered self-love. It's a lot of mastery going on here. This is why you're on this level of the Emperor, okay? Sitting on your throne. Again, gender doesn't matter. When it comes to privileged lady, Emperor, it's all about energy, okay? You gave this person the privilege of knowing you. You did. And like I said, at that time, it made sense. But you've evolved, and they're no longer on your level, unfortunately. And they're not trying to be, right? They're being petty, is what they're doing. So it's all about you at this time. Okay? And that is what the universe and the divine intended for this portion of your life's cycle to be. And I love that you're leaning into that and you're being obedient with that, right? We have a bit of a drama. We have a bit of drama though sitting in the background, okay? I don't know what this person's actions are going to be towards you. They can't seem to let it go. It's almost obsessive. If they see you, if they see your social media, if they hear about it, whatever the case may be, if they just feel it energetically, if they're seeing you even in their dreams, right? They're taking their dreams literal. You're showing up in their dreams. Now, it's just a dream, though, right? But you're the flyest motherfucker in that dream, okay? And it's irking their nerves. It's like, dude, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, it's just a dream. And they're like, fuck that. Like, Aquarius is going on, living their life, doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Living in the lap of luxury. And all I can think about with my dumb ass is how I didn't get to end this shit. So we have pay attention to the red flags. It says the signs are cautioning you. So this is definitely a sign, a signal for you here for sure. Now, you have grown and you have evolved to an extent where I don't feel like this is something that you would entertain. Absolutely not. The only thing that this person's engagement or attempt to engage with you would do is possibly annoy you. Right? And that's still an energy, right? Being annoyed, knock you off balance, you know, capture your thoughts just for a moment, a small, minute second. When you're trying to focus on bigger shit, when you got bigger fish to fry, that's possibly the only danger you're in here, but they still kind of want to let you know. But you know your person. I don't know how petty this person is, and I don't know what extent they're willing to go. I feel like this has bothered them more than you know. Okay? It's bothered them way more than you know. So you are on to building your own foundations. Maybe at one point in time you were very partner focused. You were focused on, yeah, so we have sunglasses. Your focus in the past may have been a little bit skewed, right? Only because you had some self-work to do, which you have already done. So your past energy may have been seeking a partnership, seeking a person, seeking someone to build a foundation with, seeking someone to build a life with, and viewing that as value. You have changed that perspective. You no longer, that's no longer a priority. It's not like top tier in your list of priorities, right? It's an additive. It's a cherry. Like, you're the fucking sundae, and if I get a relationship, then that's the cherry, bitch. But do I really need a cherry? Like, this is your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, reanalyzing all that shit. So I love that your perception is now focused in. It's no longer focusing out. And I feel like that energy is where you are benefiting in this full moon energy. Okay, this is where you're tapping into this abundance, and your manifestations are also aligning with that. Okay, I feel like you're going to be attracting the right kind of people. We will have new love in the extended, of course, because I feel like that's what you're calling in indirectly, though. Because I don't feel like you're in the energy looking for a person. That may have been your energy in the past, as I just stated. You know, damn, I want a relationship. I'm lonely. I want to be with someone. I want to do life with someone. I wish I had someone to go to the movies with, or, you know, just sort of thoughts like that, and possibly settling for the sake of having those smaller things that a connection or a partnership could bring, which is all fine and great, but I feel like it was calling in the wrong energies, okay? I don't feel like you were thirsty or desperate, but the energy, right? That frequency was most certainly calling in people who always had their hand out. Because it was almost as if you were asking for something that you didn't actually need. Things that you could possibly give into yourself. And now that you're no longer focused from that angle, it's as if you are indirectly calling in a love partnership. So that's cool. I actually like that. Now, some of y'all might be like, girl, I don't even want no relationship. Fuck them. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Definitely still love on yourself for sure, but don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Is that the saying? I don't even know why they're telling me to say that. Yeah, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I don't know, child. Okay. So I guess that just means, like, don't go to the extremes with it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely don't compromise all the changes that you have made. Definitely don't compromise your standards, the stability that you have grown, the foundations that you built by your motherfucking self. You didn't need another bitch. You didn't need another person to do that. You did it. So you don't need nobody to do that. They're the cherry. They're just the cherry. And as long as you continue to keep that perspective, then nobody could act like or come into your life and act like they're your whole world. Because, bitch, you're not. I built my world. Like, you are just existing in it because I'm giving you the privilege to do that shit. Hello, somebody. Am I preaching? You're like, girl, you preaching. It's true. So I love where you are. So we have cassette. Yeah. It's definitely that older energy, okay? And I feel like you have released your ways of outdated thinking. This is another one of those lessons. Now, the both of you were supposed to be learning these lessons, remember? So this person may be walking into a pretty tough karmic cycle for disobeying or actively turning a blind eye to these lessons that need to be learned in this cycle. Okay, you're gonna learn these lessons. Okay, we're gonna learn you something today, ma'am, sir, brusses. You're gonna learn them voluntarily or involuntarily. And if that tower comes down, oh baby, like, you could have avoided that. It's just dumb, right? Like, it's just dumb. So I do feel like this person may be replaying events in their mind in reference to how you got the upper hand, because that's how they're viewing this, the way things are going. Now, never know, mind you, you're just obeying what your intuition is telling you to do, actively learning these lessons, evolving as a person, growing, healing. You're doing these things for yourself. To them, it's like, oh, you got the upper hand. It's crazy. It's crazy the way that this person thinks. All right, so let's get a little bit more here, and then I definitely want to ride on over to the extended. Y'all riding? Is y'all riding or not? Y'all riding or no? I got a full tank of gas. Y'all need to come on over there with a bitch. Okay. Let's see. A little bit more here. Yeah, okay. So did you lay it on thick, or did you not say anything at all? Did they get the impression that maybe you were staying around and then all of a sudden your feelings about them had changed? I don't think that's the case, but these are the thoughts of this person. This is this overthinking, this outdated way of thinking that this person is tapping into, trying to understand you. They cannot understand you. Okay? Now, at one point, they were able to understand you. You were able to understand them as well, but you have grown. You're not even the same person anymore. You don't even like the same shit no more. You don't even drink your water the same no more. You know what I'm saying? You drink infused water now and shit like that, you know? Like, you're not the same individual. So y'all are not here with it. Y'all not eye to eye. Y'all don't understand each other. You can't understand how you ever fell for somebody like this, and they can't understand who the fuck you are now and why you think that you are top dog, why you think that you that bitch now. Like, what's up? So for some of you, you may have given this person an ultimatum, but I don't feel that that's for a good majority of you, right? That's not for a large portion of you. That's just for a small percentage. Just take that if it resonates. For others of you, this person definitely viewed this relationship as they got this in the bag. They felt like they had you in the bag, like they didn't have to do much of anything, right? You were a constant in their life. Things were never going to shift, change, move unless they said so. And that's why you doing this world card, ending this shit yourself and deciding that I could build this shit on my own. I don't need to be carrying around a motherfucker, because that's what you were doing. They weren't helping you build nothing. Hello. Deadweight. Boy, are they pissed. You out here pissing people off. It might not just be this person, is what I just heard. It might not be just this person. It might be other people in your life as well. You're pissing people off just by taking care of yourself. Like, now that makes me mad. That pisses me off. Like, what kind of people do y'all have around who don't want to see you doing well? Who don't want you to be doing good for yourself? Who don't want you to be okay? Like, I don't like that. You know? Yeah, these are people, when you tell them the good shit that's happening, they're like, oh, I wish that could happen for me, or oh, must be nice, you know, living your life just like you're the only one in it and shit like that. These are not people who are happy for you. They may feign happiness, the individuals that are showing up now. So please just take that only if it resonates. You know, okay, no, you don't. You don't know you don't even know some of these people are not wishing you well. So can I say something, Aqua, you know, before we chuck the deuces up out of here? Keep a low profile in reference to your goals and the things that you have accomplished. I'm not saying that you can't flex every now and again, and I'm not saying to hide your blessings or your accomplishments, but as you're working towards certain things and reaching certain milestones, especially while you are still in the works or still planning certain things, you are getting wish fulfillment. So you will be very successful at these things that you are trying to accomplish, but everybody doesn't need to be privy to the ins and outs and all the fine print in reference to how you got there, what you're doing, what your ideas are, because people will start stealing. People will start speaking very negatively and just adding negative vibrational energy around your goals, your manifestations and shit like that. Smile in your face, talk shit about you in the next second, right? One day, what Beyonce say? You know, Monday you ain't shit. Next day they on your dick. Like, it's just, you gotta be careful. Don't be sorry. Just be careful. Be careful, right? Be very, very careful. Keep a very good eye out on people who you even consider friends or close allies, because you are starting to elevate. And unfortunately, when that happens, even people who you've been riding with for a very long time, even people you sleeping with, the fuck? Bitch, I'm giving you my whole pum pum. I'm giving you all the D in the world. Like, you don't want to see good shit happen for me? No, because it threatens them. It threatens something inside themselves. It threatens their insecurities that they may have about themselves. It threatens the shit that they tell themselves that they can't do, right? To see another person doing that, right? And a whole, laundry list of other shit and other issues that these people may be struggling with that have absolutely nothing to do with you. But you living your best life most certainly triggers those issues, right? So it's very important for you to protect yourself. I love the selfish energy that we got. Like, people don't say that word enough. It's not a bad word. You have to be selfish sometimes, right? Selflessness, you know, shit, nice guys finish last, nice girls finish last. You can't be nice to people, okay? People will use and abuse you. They will always have their hand out. The fuck? Give this shit to yourself for a little while and vet people properly before you start sharing your energy. You're very powerful. This is all intuitive messaging. I don't know who needs to hear this. So you're extremely powerful, guys, okay? Just your presence alone, people flock to it. People want to be around it. People want to mimic it, right? And imitate it, right? Copy it, shit, straight out, right? Steal it, okay? One day you do something, next day that person is doing it too. Like, you're extremely powerful even if you don't know it. I feel like you're humble with it. And it's natural. It's just something that is naturally you. So you don't view it as this almighty powerful being. You know what I'm saying? But it is. It's exactly that. And people feel threatened by that. Okay? So I just urge you, this could be the warnings coming out, right? Intuitively, I just urge you to vet people properly, like I just stated, before you start allowing certain people into your energy, before you even start hanging around certain people. You will notice when you're around certain individuals, certain groups of people, you feel depleted afterwards. You don't even know why. Well, it's just like, I need to be alone for like 5 days. The fuck, you know? Energy vampires, right? They don't look like it from the outside, and they may not even be saying things to you that are hurtful, damaging, or, you know, out of pocket or nothing like that. It's just their energy in and of itself internally, right? Smiling in your face, right? Talking shit about you as soon as you walk away. I'm just saying. So please don't take that lightly. People need to be vetted properly before you start sharing your energy, sharing your ideas, giving them ideas. The fuck? People getting rich off of your mind, off of your jewels that you be dropping. Like, so just be careful. Be careful. Okay. Now, let's go on over to the extended, okay, guys? I'm definitely going to tap in over there. I want to see what changes is this person going to be forced to make, because they are actively not wanting to change, guys. It's just crazy that people want to stay the same but expect different shit to happen in their life. I just can't. So I definitely want to see what that's looking like. That's going to be more of the details of this karmic cycle that they are actively not walking towards, but running full speed, okay, towards this karmic cycle. I also want to see what their next steps are going to be, so you can prepare yourself as well as their intentions, okay? Let's see what the best possible outcome is of this energy from the past. Just to take a look. I don't know if any of you have the want or desire to re-engage with this. I don't feel that, but I'll still look at both outcomes, whether you decide to move in the opposite direction or re-engage, okay? Let's also see what the divine is trying to bring to your attention with this message, right? Why did this all have to happen? What was this silver lining? And that will also give us an idea of what you are currently manifesting, because I feel like you have already learned these lessons. So what does your abundance look like for real, for real? Okay, what we got going on? Let's also see what blockages may be stagnating your growth in certain connections. Now, you have made major changes, but I don't want any of you falling backwards, right? So as you're moving forward to new love, let's see if there are any subconscious blockages that you could still kind of work on to be sure that you're still moving forward, moving ahead, okay? Let's see how you can best be sure that you become and remain invisible to all toxicity as you move into this next cycle. And then we're going to get right into new love, of course, okay? Who's approaching? What is this? I felt them come out for a small, minute moment, but I feel like they want the whole moment to themselves, right? So they was like, really back anger, okay? So let's see who's coming in. What are they like, right? What's their characteristics, their personality like, right? Only the good things, only the new things coming towards you as well. I want to look at your abundance also. So finances and just your overall fulfillment. What good things do you have to look forward to in that instance? Let's see if there are any warnings that you need to be aware of in reference to these newer energies approaching you. How soon can you expect union with this person, okay? Or at all. How soon can you expect union at all? And is the potential for union there with this newer energy that is tapping in at this moment? fulfillment. We'll also see what the chemistry is like in and out of the bedroom, you feel me? And then we'll get your focus advice on how the universe and the divine suggest you speed up momentum to your true divine fulfillment and happiness in life in the least amount of time, okay? And then we will add our Ask the Universe read. Well, I'll give you the floor to ask a couple questions, but I will have more instructions over in the extended for that, okay? So please, without further ado, press that like button as well as the subscribe button. I'm going to link that extended down below in the description box. I definitely hope to see you over there. If you're riding, let's go.